welcome guys to the very first video of this new channel, Motor Talks G. And I am Akshat Gupta, and we have Arnav Gupta on call with us. And now, if you are also wondering about why we have G as our main letter for this name, well, it's because I am Akshat Gupta and he's Arnav Gupta, so G. And also, you are the top G of this channel because you are supporting us. So. Thank you.
It's like you're just taking it all the way. I'm trying to speak, but then you're just yapping on about like
Shut your bitch ass up, boy.
yap. Okay, just chill. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and yeah, like it. No, actually, that's yes. You better like it
Right.
because I'll come for you, man. I'll actually come for you.
Okay,
Like
okay,
it.
okay, bro. We don't need to
All right,
threaten
thanks,
our
guys.
audiences. Wait. So now
I'm
let's
joking. I'm joking. Honestly, guys, just enjoy the video.
now let's cut to our
Okay,
analysis.
today.
So today we will be talking about the holy trinity of cars. Not
Okay, but before you
right.
continue, I know some of our audience, some of them may not know about the Holy Trinity. You see, here I'm going to explain. Think of the Holy Trinity like a trident. Okay, you have the you have one prong. I think it's called prong, whatever. Two prongs and three prongs. These three prongs make up a trident, right? Same thing with cars. These three cars which we are about to talk about right now, the McLaren W1, the Ferrari F80, and the Porsche Mission X. These are going to be the next new generation of high-tech cars. These cars will lead other cars to be built. It will revolutionize it. It will be like the startup. When you think of a new car, you wouldn't be like, oh, when like let's say the 2 billion. I know all of you guys know about the 2 billion, right? It's not in the Holy Trinity. You know why? Okay, honestly, I don't know why.
It's
But
because
like,
it's a very unique car. There are only a few other cars that have the thing that it has, and that is, if you did not know, the Bugatti Tourbillon is famous for its V16 engine. Yeah, V16, not
yeah,
W16.
V16. Well, I forgot about that. That V16 engine.
It is
It can
also
ramp up some
out.
huge horsepower. That's for another day. We'll talk about this another day. Right now, we're here to talk about the Holy Trinity, the
Right.
W1, F80, and the Mission X. So we'll start off with the W1. Okay,
Wait, but
you guys
let's
ready?
first give them at least an opportunity to know about the previous Holy Trinity for new car guys. The previous Holy Trinity was
Okay.
the LaFerrari, the Porsche 918 Spider, and for the McLaren it was the P1. And the generation before that was the F1, but for now of this Trinity it's P1. So now this is the new versions of these
New
cars.
generation.
The Mission X is
Like
still
you know
not
how you guys
confirmed
have
yet,
the
but
Gen Alpha, Gen Z. It's like that.
yeah, this is the new revolutionary step ahead for these cars. So now we'll be starting with the McLaren W1 analysis. My
Ooh,
analysis.
I'm not gonna lie. The W1 is actually one of my favorite cars. That it looks compared to all the three cars here, the W1 is the thing like looks good in my opinion. It has that
Well,
design of it.
I don't share the opinion as you can see eventually. So my analysis: the W1 specs: hybrid powertrain combining a 4.0-liter 90-degree V8 and an E module with a radial flux electrical motor of 916 horsepower. Hmm, that's impressive to its own extent. So my opinion on this is the W1 Hybrid is the new successor to the McLaren P1 and is a set of cost of $2.1 million and is limited to only 399 copies, which have obviously been selected to the list of billionaires and millionaires who are on this list to be given these cars directly. They're already allocated. So do not think you'll just walk into some McLaren showroom and ask for the W1. You're not getting it. Okay, now my opinion of this car is a bit mixed as of now. This is replacing one of the most legendary cars to have ever existed, and its design is very different in comparison to the P1. Now, the change worth it only the time will tell. But I personally feel it's good on its own, but in comparison to the P1, it pales in comparison simply. The P1 just has a lot better aerodynamics. It just feels a lot slicker, and to be honest, when you look at it, you can tell that this thing is a supercar. Well, not a supercar, a hypercar. and the W1 just does not sit very well to me. And also the thing about the W1 is that the performance is slightly better than the P1. It has more horsepower, which because the P1 only has 903 horsepower, but it's barely enough in my opinion. But let's see if this car ends up flourishing into the future. I do believe a lot of people will end up loving this car. So yeah, my rating for design is a 7 out of 10. I do like the design. It's a cool car, but it just does not compete with the P1 or F1, which are its predecessors. Performance 8 out of 10, better than its predecessors, better handling, and overall just an improvement from the other, predecessors. Uniqueness 4 out of 10. It feels bland, boring, and honestly just a bit common. You will find cars that are shaped like this every time. Corvettes look more stylish than this, to be honest. So overall rating 8 out of 10. Arnav, your turn.
All right, all right. That was you sounded like a robot right there, just yapping on about things, just like being a
I
professional
know, I
yapper.
know. That felt
Being
so
a
wrong.
professional yapper.
That felt so wrong. Like I felt like I'm just literally a monotonous robot, like giving. That's why I just went off script and I decided to say my own thing for a few minutes because I felt like
All right.
so brain dead while reading this.
Stop yapping now. Stop yapping. Stop yapping.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
also talk. Stop yapping now. Relax. Okay.
And
Now,
now
first
we
of all,
present
Amjad,
Arnav Gupta's
thank you,
analysis.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But before we start, actually, I think it's better if you just show them a picture of the W1.
Right, right. Uh, just if you don't know what I'm yapping about, the car looks like this. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When you see him present,
It's like
if
a
he
mixture
shows
of
you
the
some
P1
weird,
and some
some weird
Corvette.
tabs, yeah, you guys, if he shows you some weird tabs, just relax, okay? He's weird,
Yo, nothing is there.
honestly. I don't
And
know how
ignore
he
that
did
message.
this.
Motherfucker.
Okay, he's
Dude,
weird.
some random people are texting me at this point and I'm just getting freaked out now. Whatever. Ignore. Go. Enough. Speak.
See screen see present, man. You're showing them.
Yeah, I've shown them. I've shown them the car.
All right, okay. Now let me talk about mine. Honestly, I wouldn't be a robot like you. Honestly, I don't think you can even be a robot. But like, okay, let me start.
Okay, bro.
The
Okay.
W1, right?
No need to get
We
personal.
already stated like half of its facts. Let's be honest. 916 horsepower, right?
Yeah,
It's
916
not
horsepower.
that much as compared to like the other Holy Trinity. Yeah, it's good, but not that level. But when you think about it, it gives such a resemblance to its predecessors. Think about it.
It
You
does feel
guys
like
right now, you
an
guys are seeing the picture,
yeah.
right? You're seeing
Hmm.
how it looks exactly like its old preset, but the thing that differentiates is most its aerodynamics. Look at its spoiler. Look at its mods completely. You can see there's more air contacts that allow air to flow more nicely. Also, the
It's like
wing,
a hole
the
in
thing
the
that
hood.
separates it most from its predecessors, the wing. Look at that wing. I can't emphasize enough. Do you know, like when you usually drive a car, you'll be like, ah, it's so good. But now with this W1, you feel like you're driving actual Formula One because that's what it's based after. I don't know if most
Yeah.
knows to be what is the Formula One thing, but you know McLaren is popping off. Maybe they got inspired from you and used some of the technology to create this car. Honestly, I think it's a really good advancement, but it does lack in some areas. Obviously, it costs a whopping 2.1 million. 399 units, like you said. That's for a reason. It's performance wise. It may not at the starting, it may not stand out like from its others like the F80 or the Porsche, but it's there. It's at a level where you cannot complain. When it picks up, it's okay, but when it keeps going, it will actually be amazed by it. Because you can honestly feel like you're an F1 driver with that car. I can't emphasize that. Most people just would need to drive that car in order to understand it. But unfortunately, we're too poor to get it. Hopefully, we'll get it in the future.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Hopefully
but
the
like,
funding from this
get
channel eventually leads us to that. We're never
okay, but
earning a
Akshay, do you
single
know
dollar.
something? Do you
We're
know the
never.
P1's horsepower? The
The
P1's
P1 is
horsepower is a
993.
903. W1 scales like, yeah, it scales a bit over it by with 913, even with the electric motors helping it. But its weight is also really low. Not that low, but
It's lower than
okay.
the
It's
P1 actually.
around exactly. it has an extra round of performance, which I think you need to see a trackside video of it to understand it. But if I want to give my overall opinion, I'll say like this: design, it has that unique design. Like it has the front design from its predecessors P1 and the F1, but it's now just the side body and the end. It gives it an extra oomph. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I feel like it's an 8 out of 10 because like it's clean. It gives modern, but and it even helps it stand out from the P1 and the F1 because you now you actually know it's a P1, though it's
Now
a
it's not like you're
F1.
gonna be
Okay,
stuck between, because the P1 actually looks quite similar to the 720S, 750S. It like you, if you're a non-car
exactly.
guy, you will not be
Even
able
if you
to
compare it,
understand.
have you guys ever seen have you ever guys seen a 750 and a 765? You can't tell the difference, right? But with this F1, you can at W1, I mean, you can actually tell that difference.
Hmm.
But
Like I've seen
performance
people who
wise,
have seen speed tails say that, like, oh, what, it's a fake McLaren, it's a three-seater. Like, bitch, this is one of the most expensive cars to exist on this planet. Why are you thinking that this is a fake
exactly,
car? It's because I've seen the McLaren
that's the
so many
thing.
times that they don't understand the speed tail is a unique concept on its own.
Yeah, that's another reason. But performance wise, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because it's there in the performance, but it's just that oomph. It's going. It takes time for it to actually kick up. You
Yeah,
get me?
it's like the
But I
Tourbillon
know in the
also.
future, yeah. But I know in the future it's actually gonna go skyrocket. Right now, maybe it's like this to get like a demo of it, it's going like, but in the future, I know it's going straight up. You get me? Like straight up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uniqueness, uniqueness. It does uniqueness. I think it's a 5 out of 10 on my opinion because like it does stand out from its predecessors, but not that much. When you see it, you actually know it's a McLaren, but it doesn't stand out that much. Like if you put a random guy next to a Lamborghini and a McLaren, which would you choose? Obviously the Lamborghini, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But my overall rating, 9 out of 10. It's a good car. I actually love it right now. It has that oomph. Yeah.
Hmm. Open discussion time.
After all our yapping, I guess you guys want to know the next car, the F80, the new car which Ferrari introduced in its 50th and no 80th anniversary.
Right. But let's first discuss the W1 a little more. See, you told me that there was
Okay.
aerodynamics, right? Well, if we let me just
Yeah.
present the screen a bit, just so that we're on the same page. If you look at the front hood, we can see that there is in fact an actual spot for air to like downforce into the ground. This is the P1 also has
Because
this,
Akshat,
but this has
I want
been turned into one.
you to look at the front. I want everybody to look at the front bonnet right here. You see, there's a hole left over there. I know every car has a front bonnet over here, like a hole, like it to allow air to go. But look at how big it is. Also, look at the grills over here. You see, it does stand out. No McLaren has this type of design before.
That's for
It
sure. I
does stand
mean,
out.
it's like as if they mixed the F1, the
Because, like,
P1, and the Speedtail. Like the
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
They mixed it. They mixed it. It's a combination.
You're right though, but it does look awkwardly similar to some say modified Lambo. But yeah,
Yeah, but now you
but
need
look
to
at the
see it in
brakes
action
actually.
to
If you look
actually
at
get
this
it.
properly, you will look at the suspension between the wheels and the carbon thing itself. This thing obviously is meant to be an absolute track beast that can take corners faster than you
Akshat,
can
there's a
imagine in
story
real
behind
life.
that. The suspension. I know nowadays modern cars like you can tune the suspension, right? This
Yeah.
is one of those aspects. And but now when you're tuning that suspension also, this rear will also be tuned.
Oh damn, bro. So this is like really like it's just true that what you said though, that like most of these cars have been created with the Formula One cars in mind. That's why the F1 existed. Then they upgraded it to P1
Like
and now the
Akshat,
W1.
do you know the thing about the W1? When it's going at a super high speed, it's spoilers. It's like this. It's gonna extend a
And
bit.
it has
It's gonna push the car a
active
bit
aero.
more down. Yeah. It's gonna push the car a bit more down also.
It's like a bit like the AMG one also, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's actually
hmm.
really
So we have made
that's
we
actually
have made
really
good
unique.
points. So yeah, mine is 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. You clearly like this car more than I do. So yeah,
Yeah, let me know.
hmm.
That actually looks pretty sick.
Now let's move on to our next car, the F80. Arnav, this time
No,
you
not just
remember.
any F80. Not just any F80. It's a Ferrari F80. Ferrari.
Of course, it's not the BMW M5 F80, of course. If that was the case, I would kill myself.
Yeah, Ferrari. You know how those people are like.
Oh my god, the Ferrari and shit, bro. They. Let's just
Okay,
say
that's
I'm a big
another. That's a
fan. I'm a big
that's a
fan.
talk for another time. That's a talk for
Yeah,
another time. But let's just talk about the F80.
yeah. Let's talk about F80.
Yeah.
Arnav, will you do the honors this time?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I thought you would never ask. I thought you would just slap on and I'll just be bored, be
I
like,
wanted to, but I was like, nah, this feels wrong now. So now you do it first.
all right, all right, all right. What's the master cook? What's the master cook? Okay,
Let the
let's
master
see.
cook,
The
bro.
F81.
Bro is cooked
This
actually.
F80 has good aspects. I'm not gonna lie. It has good aspects. It has a twin turbo V8 hybrid producing 1200 horsepower, bro. You cannot, and it's designed to be an ultra lightweight hypercar. You know that?
Yeah, damn.
Do you know, in fact, the F80's engines was supposed to be, there's a model of it showing that the engine was reversed. It was flipped upside down.
Why?
There were rumors on it. I don't know. Like there was rumors speculating around that the F80's engine was flipped upside down.
Hmm. Maybe
I
to
guess it
maybe
was to like
reduce
allow
speed,
Akshay,
maybe.
like there was a story behind it also. It was to allow the what do you call it? It was used to allow the F. It was to allow the F80 to what do you call it? Allow electric motors to be fit into it and make it a bit more lightweight. You get me?
Huh. I guess that does make some sense because yeah, also the vibrations from the explosions in the engine would also be balanced when they're more towards the ground, so they'll be dampened a little better. So I guess,
Yeah.
hmm,
But okay, now let me talk about it. You know this F80 costs a whopping 2.9 million.
yeah, 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 I know that.
Yeah, okay, obviously you know that. And
Obviously,
it
we know
on
that.
like
I
only
mean,
like 500 units are produced.
yeah.
500 units are produced. And
Which, fun
imagine
fact, is also the
it's
same amount of the units that were created for the F40.
damn crazy. But now, you know, but then after some time, it's going to become worldwide, the F80. Right now, it's just 500. They're keeping it to a selected market.
I guess Ferrari has always been like that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Also, the F80's design is also stunning with a sharp lines, futuristic aesthetic, screen performance, yada, yada, yada. You already know all about that. Design, it's lightweight, it's fast, it's cool. It uses like technology inspired from its F1 team, the Ferrari, who's close to winning the Constructors' Championship, but may bottle it up due to unfortunate reasons. But Fred Vasseur, the team principal, may not allow it, yada, 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 yada. But you guys all know about it, right? But you know something I actually found crazy. It could rival the Bugatti and Koenigsegg in terms of speed. It can actually rival it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's 1200 horsepower and it's lightweight thing. It actually rivals the Bugatti and Koenigsegg in terms of speed. It's hard to believe even.
Hypercars. So, like, by hypercars, like, I mean, F it is a hypercar, but like hypercars that are like top of their game.
Yeah, like you know how Koenigsegg and Bugatti keep on fighting for the top speed, but this car could actually rival them. You know, like a normal Ferrari, these F40 something 50s and stuff like that, they had a V12 engine, but Ferrari went for F8, the not F8, V8 engine. Sorry,
No,
Boy
actually, are
F12.
you sure V8? My research says it's V6.
No, it's a V8. It's a V8. V8 hybrid.
Are we sure? Okay.
Yeah. Watch me prove you wrong. Watch me prove you wrong.
All right, sure.
All right, let me
Because
do.
I
Let me see
have
something.
done extensive research, so like like a lot. So V8
Okay, all right. But you know, but you know the thing. It was actually kind of surprising to find out they're not using a V12 engine
V12,
like they used to.
V12, yeah, which is one of the biggest things that I've heard people saying online that it's only a V6 or V8 apparently.
Yeah. And you were right, it uses a V6 engine. My bad, my bad.
Yep.
Sorry.
I knew it. That's why the people are saying now that they cut the cylinders in half. So that's why I was like, what the hell? Of
Yeah.
course,
But you know,
there's
imagine, Akshat, imagine this. They have 900 horsepower from the engine alone and 300 from the electric motors.
yeah, that's crazy to be honest. 300 from just electric motors from a hybrid.
That's
That's
actually crazy. It shows you the generation we're going towards.
like the car that I have is the Suzuki Swift, which has 85 brake horsepower and is considered as a sporty-ish like car. Like consider
Sporty-ish.
like it's considered like a Indian Mini Cooper, and even that is like being tripled. You have to triple that amount, and still the electric motors of this car alone are capable to outperform this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you're right about
It
that.
outperforms three
But now,
engines.
but you can actually say this car is actually really cool.
It is a
1200
cool car.
horsepower and it can run more connected than the Bugatti in terms of speed. Crazy.
1200, yeah, that is shocking. Considering it's a
Yeah,
V6
I'm
only,
surprised
like a
myself.
V6, like this V6s are considered to be the base, well, like the base of sports cars. Like if you're getting a sports car, it has to be either a
Yeah.
four-cylinder, which is in case you're getting a Miata. But other than that, the only other cars you'll get for starter sports cars are V6s. So now the fact that the hypercar is using a V6 is
But
very
it's
surprising.
but it's actually cool how Ferrari incorporated that V6 to stand out to 900. It's actually cool.
Hmm.
But in my final opinion, let me sound like you. Design looks shit, bro. Looks absolutely horrible. Look at the LaFerrari and look at this. Looks
Hmm.
absolutely horrendous. It has that futuristic design. It's cool. It has that futuristic design, but compared to that raw LaFerrari, it looks absolutely
Yeah, of
horrendous to
course.
me. It looks good, but not that good compared to the LaFerrari.
It
Because
does
you know when you're
not.
in
Yeah,
LaFerrari,
I
you're like,
forgot to really compare it to this previous generation. That's true. I really forgot to actually compare it to its previous generation.
that,
That's crazy.
yeah, the design aspect of it, it's
The
absolutely
LaFerrari
horrendous.
speaks like a fucking prancing horse. Like when you see a LaFerrari, you feel the aura.
Yeah, exactly.
You
No, but
feel that
now
thing that
that's why I
whoever
want to
is
give
in
it like,
that
but
car
it does
knows what
stand
he's
out.
doing. Whoever's in that car knows what
But
he's
Akshay, the
doing.
car does stand out. I think Ferrari was going for a car that just that stands out and has performance. Because like if
Yeah,
you put that car next to a horde of hypercars, obviously the person will be like, "What's that car?" Because it looks different
it
from the
looks
others.
different. Yeah, it looks like that's like a screen on
It
the
looks
top front. Is
futuristic.
like, yeah, I'll just show them the
Yeah,
car right now just to show them what I'm talking about. I'll present it just so
it
that you
looks
can also see it.
futuristic. Yeah,
Like, look at this. Look at this
absolutely.
thing. It looks like it looks good. Like, look at this screen up front. Like, look at this entire black panel.
But it looks good like that. But now take it from another angle. I don't think you have shown them the other angle.
I do not have. I forgot to take another angle, but yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid from your part. But like,
I
you're you,
do
so
not
like, what?
prepare well.
You're you. What can you do? You're you. What you can do? But like, honestly, that car actually maybe it does stand out. That's all I can say. It's a futuristic design actually makes it look.
You are. I was thinking about the W1, and then I saw a Formula One car on my table. So, meow,
Oh, watch Akshat being a child. Just watch Akshat being a child. Watch
meow.
Akshat being a child. Watch Akshat being a child. That's crazy.
Shut the
Okay,
actual
but
hell up.
honestly,
I'm gonna bring the
the
Batcopter to
design
you
aspect
down
of
back.
it. Yeah. But actually, let's be honest. Design aspect, I'll give it like a seven. What about you?
Okay. So is that say your entire thing, then I'll start on my rant because otherwise
That's
I won't stop yapping.
that's stupid. That's stupid. No, stop being stupid. Just tell me, what do you think of your design?
Okay, design wise, I have given it an 8 out of 10.
Watch Akshat pull his script like.
Bro, shut the actual hell up. I do not look like that. Yeah.
It looks like a night of
This is a professional video. This is yeah, right. But
Okay, okay, actually.
what I've written is basically it looks good, a bit bland, but futuristic. And I can imagine someone, pulling up in it, thinking that, like he's gonna look like the shit. To be honest, he will also, but the thing is, for non-car guys, it will just look
Yeah,
ugly.
actually, but the car actually has aura. That's the thing.
Yeah,
The car
like
also
it's
has
an
aura. You can't
F80. It's being
explain.
named after. It's also being named up. It has a Ferrari F in it, which is
But
F40,
Akshay,
and
do you
it's
know
being also
in a drag
inspiring the
race
F40.
off the thing is Akshay, during the drag race off the line, the Ferrari is actually a bit faster. It edges the McLaren out. But when it goes towards 0 to 200, I believe, the W1 picks up and goes faster. That's the thing, I believe.
So acceleration is better for W1. Top speed is worse than F80.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like a V6 versus like a V8.
Understandably
Fun fact,
so.
did you also know that W1 doesn't have that many electric motors?
Huh?
In fact, it doesn't even have an electric motor, I think, right?
No, no. It only has a like powertrain
Yeah,
from electric
I
just
was
to
right.
give
Yeah, it
power.
doesn't have an electric motor. It's it's the only kind of Trinity that doesn't have electric motors.
It's just giving raw horsepower to the engine itself. It's a hybrid engine.
And I think that's what most people like in these days. Not like they like that raw feeling in it. That's why I feel
Yeah,
like most
like
people
you need to
will enjoy
feel the car. You need to feel the
cruising with
car roaring
W1.
underneath you. Like I drive a
Yeah,
car now a little bit, so now like I know, like
but
you
I feel like
feel the
the
freaking power. Like you need to go like
but Akshat, but I feel like the Ferrari will obviously have a mode for just the engine itself. But I feel like that will feel a bit weird.
of course.
Yeah, but like
It
that's their
will,
problem. Us
yeah.
to just talk about it. Yeah.
They do have a
Okay,
turbo on it
so
also, now, so that's cool to know.
yeah, that's the thing. It's also all these hypercars have a turbo, man. Okay, not all,
Especially
but like
anything with the V6 always has turbo with it, almost.
yeah, obviously,
Anything that's performance
always.
these days, any performance V6 most likely has a turbo in it.
Okay, but now what about the performance? I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Performance is actually really good. It edges out, it edges out the what do you call it, the La Ferrari, but that edging is sometimes what you need to win a race.
Bro, I can't stop edging to you. Okay.
What?
Your
What?
fault. You didn't. Your fault. I'm not to blame. Anyways, okay.
What?
Shut up. Okay, so okay, I agree with you on this part. Performance, I give it a 9 out of 10. Its top speed matches with the W1. Actually, no, it matches. It's not. This goes further technically. With a smaller engine that screams volumes as loud as the previous screaming V12.
Damn.
Why was
Just
that so
damn.
awkward? Bro, I wrote this with the intention of like going on a rant. I didn't. This had to be inspirational. You just asking me to pick it up from nowhere.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, but like, what do you think about his performance?
Unique performance. I've already said 9 out of 10. Love it. Uniqueness.
Even you.
Yeah.
See, mine is a 7. It stands out a lot.
Hmm.
It like
Uniqueness.
it does stand out quite a lot, but it doesn't strike that Ferrari resemblance. It does give
Yeah.
it, but not that much.
I'm actually giving a lower rating than you. It's 6.5 out of 10.
I was about to go for a 6.5, but then I just like, if I put it next to a bunch of other cars, it will obviously is
Look
gonna
better.
stand out.
So you gave it a half point extra.
Ex- yeah, and I honestly was, but overall rating, I'd give it like a 8.5.
My overall is 8 out of 10. Quite similar.
Cause like, cause like it has the power, it has the unique drive. It just lacks that oomph
Look
like
and a
other
bit
cars
of a
have.
feel to it.
Exactly, that's the thing. But that's our opinion. You have others who will disagree. That's the world. That's how life works, and that's bull.
Right. I'll be
Okay,
honest
that's
with
some.
you. To be honest, your script was much better than mine because I was just boasting on, yapping about the previous generations and how the F and F40 and F80 is matching each other. And oh my God, this looks like a complete
Actually, let me be
Excel
honest with
spreadsheet
you.
compared
Let
to
me be
yours.
honest with you. You know, the moment we decided to make this video, when you wrote your script, I was like, I'll just do it later. I just made the script 10 minutes ago.
Oh my god, bro. You do realize I've been planning this all week.
And I just made it
Disorganized,
last second.
uncultured, last minute motherfucker.
And I still pass. That's
Yet I
me.
look like a fool.
You are one.
So yeah, I guess
So
we'll
like,
move on to the
yeah.
mission X now.
I'm actually,
I am
about this car,
crazy
I'm actually having
time.
mixed feelings about it. I have
Now,
mixed feelings about this car.
see
I'm not
me
gonna.
first. No, no. I worked hard on this car.
Okay, talk.
All
I'll
right.
just be that devil.
What the hell do you mean you'll be a devil? Okay, I prefer not to know. What the fuck, bro? Stop, stop yelling at me. Level 1000 gat is viewing at me. Okay, wait.
Shut up,
Let's at least show them
shut
the
up.
car first before because no, not many people know about the Mission X actually. So, um,
Okay, now talk.
this is the Mission X, right?
I feel like they need a better picture of it.
Yeah, there are not many pictures actually. I
But
couldn't find
you
too
know,
many. So yeah, now
I'm
we
just
move
giving you
on.
a picture of it.
So I
Let me
thought,
show you. Let me screen present. Yeah.
okay,
Continue.
okay, fine. Uh, okay, so my analysis is short, but it's there because the thing is, we don't know too much about the Mission X because it's still a Mission X. It's not an actual card yet, and it's not been confirmed to necessarily be the new car for the 918 Spider, but we are assuming it due to the rumors now. So for now, this is what we our analysis on is. The specs is it has 1,500 horsepower. It's a full electric 900-volt car, and so the Porsche Mission X is based off of the infamous Porsche 1980 Spider, which is well theorized. A car famous, popular for its design and ingenuity. So clearly, expectations for this car are very high, and I personally feel like it won't be able to live up to the name, and it isn't even confirmed to be the replacement for the 918 Spider, and simply it doesn't feel right to me. So we do not know much about this car either, and we aren't aware how many copies of these cars will be available. The most impressive feat would be the huge gap between the 918 and the Mission X, which is over 600 horsepower. Because I believe the 918 has 887 horsepower, and the design I rate it out of 8 out of 10. Wonderful design, and yeah, it has a bit of a Pagani vibe to the car, and I'm just not very much of a Pagani guy. Oh, shut the fuck up, bro. uh, shut your twat. So shut your trap. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not very much of a Pagani guy anyway, so not for me, but yeah, I love the yoke steering wheel it comes with. It looks very futuristic. Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, the 980 Spider also looks like a wannabe Bugatti almost. So, uh, I guess the trend runs. Uniqueness, I give it 9 out of 10. Unique concept, wonderful car. Name is cool. I mean, it's a Mission X, so what? No real names come out for it. So yeah, wonderful concept in general. I just don't know how I feel about the full electric thing. So and overall rating 8 out of 10. And I'm done yapping.
Wow, that was the longest yap session ever.
That was the shortest script I have, to be honest. So it's
I feel
yeah.
like you've yapped so much. Okay, first of all, you guys, I said I had mixed feelings about it. This is the mixed feelings I have. But before that, you didn't do a good job showing them the good picture. So right now I'm going to take the liberty of just doing that because,
Sure,
yeah, you
man.
didn't do it.
Show
You
me
didn't do
first
it
the
well.
bigger
You
pictures.
made a mockery. You made a mockery, bro.
Okay,
This is a
man.
good picture. This is how you present a good picture. Are you seeing it?
No, I
Are
can't.
you
You're not
seeing the good
presenting
picture?
it.
Oh shit. You're seeing
Okay,
it, right?
man.
This is a good picture. This
You
is a
just
good picture of
opened the
that car.
website, bro.
Shut up. that's a good picture.
You open the
That's
website.
the picture you need. That's the only way. That's a good picture. That's why I'm saying. First of
Dumbass.
all, I have mixed feelings about the car. Do you know, I was expecting Porsche when they beat the 918 Spider, they go for something like similar to like electric motors, engine, stuff like that. But they went all electric.
Which
Usually,
is just
like I
something
hate all
not people
electric
want.
cars, like Tesla. Yeah, in my honest opinion, I just don't like them. I don't know if most, maybe the newer generation, once they get accustomed to it, they might like it, but not in my opinion. Feel like the term
I
electric is more
personally like.
overused.
Hmm. I don't hate the
And
electric
everybody
cars.
keeps on talking about how, Akshat, have you also realized how everybody keeps on talking about how electric cars are going to save the ecosystem? Yes, they could, but like, do you know how much pollution it takes to even produce an electric cell? It's crazy. You cannot
Yeah, like
justify your
dude, the
opinion.
electricity is just being transferred somewhere else. Like yeah, and plus, like this electricity is a lot more freer also to promote this. That means that people are wasting more energy to make this electricity. Second of all, the lithium cells, there's just so much wrong with it.
Exactly.
The only
But
thing I can
it does,
support.
but it's actually quite surprising. It's actually quite surprising that it can produce 1000 horsepower based on its electricity. It's electric motors, electric engine to be in fact, not engine. What you know what I mean?
1,000 over
It can produce.
1,500 actually.
Yeah, it's not yet specified. It can produce over 1000
Hmm.
just on its own. And you know, electric cars they have amazing pickups.
Exactly. Like the only thing I like about electric cars
Yeah.
is that they have good mileage sometimes, and they can pick up their speeds like nothing, bro. Like Teslas can get to 0 to 60 within 2.3 seconds, which is like Mustang level category.
Oh, chill. Before I start yapping, I need to do some work. Give me a minute.
Also, so you go do that. I'll continue with this a little bit more discussion
Yeah,
on that.
do that.
So, also one thing about the electric cars I like is that there are only a few electric cars I actually like, and even fewer hybrids. So, but we're not going to talk about hybrids right now. We're talking about electrics. And one I like is the Audi Hoonitron that was inspired with Ken Block in mind, by Ken Block actually. And just like it sounds like an RC car, it just sounds like such a fun car. I've seen it drift around like corner. It was such a cool car. Bro brought his food for the video. What you eating, my man?
Food. You've
Oh
ever
no
heard of
shit,
it?
no, oh no shit, bro is eating actual cells from a plant because he wants to conserve the ecosystem or some shit. He is going to stop the incoming.
Happy now?
Bro's eating infinity stones.
Yeah, I am. It's delicious. I'm gonna be the next purple Indian.
Loki,
Just throwing the
Loki
food
hates
in
this
here.
man. Loki hates this man.
And this is my infinity gauntlet. Yeah, this is my infinity gauntlet.
Oh really? This is my Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet. Take this, you stupid. See, mine actually has a straw. I literally
Look at
cast
yourself and look at me. Look at yourself and look at me.
I cast
Look
a
at
spell
yourself
on
and
it.
look at me. No, no. Just look at yourself and look at me. Look at yourself and look at me. That
Avada
speaks more than enough.
Okay, enough messing around.
You know
So,
what your bottle can do? This. Your bottle can squirt.
bro,
Damn, I comparing like
I don't think I want my bottle to squirt.
just benefits. You can spray your friends with water. Really fun on birthdays.
No, I don't think I'd rather spray
Oh my god, actually, it's really
bottle.
fun.
I don't think I want to spray my squirt over my friends.
You're gay. You're honestly gay.
You're
You
gay.
really know how to
You're gay is the best insult you could come up
you
with.
really know how to ruin a guy's day. But okay, let's go back to topic. Let's go back to topic.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can do all this nonsense with you
eventually,
later another
yeah.
time. Right now,
So the other few
I'm too.
electric cars I do respect, other than the Audi Hunitron, is the Rimac Nevera, and well, I guess these are the only, and maybe Teslas a little bit. I do respect Teslas for the fact that they're ingenious and they have like free cable, electricity, and they're self-driving also. I love Tesla for the fact that of its ingenuity, but Performance wise for sports cars, I just do not feel like Tesla's cut it, and I don't think they should, which is fine. So yeah, this is my
You
opinion.
know also something else about this thing. Do you know that electric car called the Hyundai Ioniq N1?
Yeah, yeah, it's coming
Do you know
next
this
year.
type of car? It's already here, Damas.
It is
It's
the
an
N1
electric car
vision is
which
out.
it can produce the sound effect. Yeah, it can. It's a car which can produce like the effects of what you call it of
Actually, we already
in
have a
an
car that does that.
internal combustion engine. Yeah,
It's the
yeah, it's the
i8. The
only car
BMW
which can
i8
actually
does the
produce
same
it.
thing. The BMW i8 does the
Yeah,
same
you
thing.
see, it's a car Ionic. I'm saying Ionic,
Yeah,
Ionic.
but the BMW i8 also can replicate the sounds with speakers and all.
That's the thing. But the thing with this one is
It's
that it
like
doesn't
the
just
feeling,
replicate, it gives you that feeling also. It even has that
the
rev
roar
limit.
beneath the seat and all, like the vibration in the seat.
You can, Akshat, let me tell you something. This Ionic N1, it's an electric car, but it has a rev limit. When you reach a certain thing, it actually gives you that rev sound and everything. You have pedals to shift it up.
Yo, really? I need to search that up.
It's serious.
Yo, that might
That's
just be one of
why
my
I feel
favorite sports cars
I
now.
feel like I feel like the Porsche Mission X will be similar to that.
If it
It
is,
will have a
then we'll
similar
cook,
concept to this.
If that's what they end up doing, then
And you
Porsche will
know,
really
Porsche even
study this car.
promises one thing. This Porsche even promises one thing. It's going to set a faster lap time in the Nürburgring than anybody else.
Yeah,
And
this is
that's the
one of
aim.
the
Faster time at the
yeah.
AMP1.
This is the purpose for this mission X. That's the purpose this mission was created to get the
Yeah,
fastest lap
that's
time out
what
of the
the CEO
Nürburgring.
is saying. That's what the CEO is saying. It's actually really crazy to think that.
Hmm. All right. So good discussion. Good first episode. And
But
yeah,
you haven't even talked about what do you think about it, design or it's what.
we've already talked about it. I mean, I think we've done everything we need to. Plus, this video is getting a bit long now. It's 41 minutes. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this entire thing. But yeah. So, but
Crazy.
if you did watch this, then you're a real Motor Talks G.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. So see you guys. Peace.
And Unda Heimless cut.